Today, I want to talk about possible application of blockchain technology in manufacturing. Let's start with the problem. In manufacturing industry, it's important to carefully control many things, starting from the purchase of material, ending with control of the product documentation. So, how blockchain can help with this? Let's figure out what a blockchain is. Blockchain is decentralized database with tamper-resistant lock and built-in auditability. Each block contains information about a new transaction, about all past transactions, as well as the hash of the previous block. A hash is a function that converts an input of letters and numbers into an encrypted output of a fixed length. A hash is created using an algorithm and is essential to blockchain management. Hashing requires processing the data from a block through a mathematical function, which results in an output of a fixed length. Using a fixed length output increases security, since anyone trying to decrypt the hash won't be able to tell how long or short the input is simply by looking through the length of the output. Solving the hash starts with the data available in the block header and essentially solving a complex mathematical problem. The greater the difficulty, a measure of how hard is it to create a hash, that means of the requirement of the target hash, the longer it's likely to take to generate a solution. The validation process for blockchain transactions relies on data being encrypted using algorithmic hashing. Blockchain can only be updated by a consensus between participants in the system, and once new data is entered, it can never be erased. It is a written once, append many technology, making it a verifiable and auditable record of each and every transaction. As a peer-to-peer network combined with a distributed time-stemming server, public blockchain ledgers can be managed autonomously to exchange information between parties. There is no need for administrator. In effect, the blockchain users are the administrator. A second form of blockchain, known as private or permission blockchain, allows companies to create and certainly administer their own transactional networks that can be used inter and inter-company with many partners. In today's blockchains, uh, each computer or node records all the data on the electronic ledger, and it's part of the consensus process. If you store documents using blockchain, then you have the opportunity at any time to track the entire history of documents and be 100% sure that no changes have been made to them. This can greatly simplify the control of suppliers. Control of the, this can greatly simplify the control of suppliers, control of the product life cycle, and will make tax documentation much clearer, which leads to lower production costs, reduces the risk of the corruption, especially in large projects at large enterprises. However, not everything is so good, and are downsides. To switch to blockchain, you need to change the legislation and spend a fairly large amount of money on implementation.